So please let us know who, what, when, where, why, and how was it for you coming up out the clubs? Oh, yeah. You want me to tell both coming out stories or
whichever one you prefer? Look, I'm rubbing my hair.
You want to go first? Yeah, you go.
No.
Oh, you say the best for last?
Yeah.
All right. So should I tell both? Like when I came out?
Yeah, you can tell me that. Yeah.
All right. So when I came out as a lesbian before my transition, I just came out because I grew up like in foster care and stuff like that once I left my adoptive parents. But I was still involved with my adoptive parents. So they didn't know that I was gay, and they are very Catholic and white. So it was a little bit against their morals, you know what I'm saying? But they still love me and stuff like that. But the way it came out is I kept bringing this girl to dinner every time I would go home to eat dinner. And I kept I'll bring her every time. And then one time, I'll never forget, my dad was taking me to go get my glasses. And he looked at me, he goes, and this is my name at the time, he goes, Brittany.
Britt, your name Brittany? Yeah. You got me fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, you was talking about it last time.
I'm like, how did you spell it? But how did you spell it?
Brittany.
They dog shit. Yeah. Thank you.
Last night when you had sent the lift to us, you said Brittany something. I'm like,
It was my tag name in there. That was triggering.
how she know? I said, oh, Brittany sent the lift.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
So he looked at me triggered. Brittany, I had to ask you something. And I said, yeah. He said, is so-and-so, is that like your friend or like your girlfriend? And I have like a nervous laugh to me. So I'm like,
He does.
my girlfriend. He said, well, why did you tell us? I'm like, well, I know it doesn't really align. And on top of that, like, I didn't live at home. Like, I have a very rough relationship with them. So I didn't really want to, like, make things too stagnant or make anybody upset. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they accepted it or whatever. But then when I came out as trans, I didn't come out as trans until I was 27. I just came out. I didn't care what anybody said. Once I found out what trans was and what transitioning was, I was like, I felt like I found, you know, when you get that gift on Christmas that you thought you would never get, and you're like, that's what I felt like. I felt like I found gold at the end of a rainbow for real. Like, I was like, yo. So I just came out and I just told the whole world, to be honest.
Because at first you didn't realize you were trans.
I didn't know what trans was. Yeah, like I always had these feelings suppressed. Like I wanted to be a boy at a young age, and then I wanted to grow into a man. And I'm like, well, I guess I just have to live in this body. I guess this is who I am. And a lot of that, I was always lost. I didn't feel like I had a purpose, and I wasn't living my true self. So I was just kind of like roaming around like lost soul. So when I found transition and I met my first trans man, he told me, I said, you're what? He said, yeah, I was born female. I said, so you're like me and you, like we had the same thought process. Like I'm not an alien. So once I found that information, I started living in my truth. And that's why I don't care what anybody says. I'm like, I've wanted this since a child, literally. I didn't think it was possible. And now it's possible. I'm like, I'm curious. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really came out.
Yeah, word.
Whole lot of gay shit. Whole lot of gay. I like that.
Boss Britt. We certified. And DJ eXeL.